pile number 1. So today we are going to take this beautiful ring that you chose from the 3 of the rings in the intro section, and we are going to talk about your marriage. So we are going to talk about how your marriage is going to be. And firstly, we are going to take some cards to see. Everyone asks themselves when they are going to get married. Will they get married? With whom they are going to get married? But the thing is that is not where and when the story ends. That is where story actually begins. So it is all about how the marriage will be and how you are going to get along. Will you be compatible person with each other, and will you have some kind of phases, or everything is going to go completely smooth? We know that life is quite challenging and life is always bringing us new lessons to learn. So it is not unusual that sometimes we face them with our partner or alone while we are with our partner. We are going to take 2 of these. And for now, this is that. I'm going to lower everything down so that you can see it better. Let me try to do this so that everything is as much as straight as it can be. And we can start seeing your cards. Pile number 1. Transforming the old and embracing the new. B. But there are 2 cards here because they were glued actually. And I'm going to take both of them. So we have harmony and we have B. We have desire and joy. Here we have Page of Stones. And we have the Seer. Okay. Romantic feelings. Worth waiting for. 6 of Chalices. High Priestess. And Ace of Chalices. Pile number 1. These are very beautiful cards that I see here. And with this tarot cards that we pulled out, we can see that there is a perfect, there is incredible, how to say, with this fontaine, we can see that the emotions within this marriage are going to be reciprocally met. So you are going to have this beautiful opportunity to be who you are concerning your emotions, because it will take some time, because you are the person who keeps everything inside, and you are not the person who is usually taking out emotions easily, especially not talking about your emotions. You're somebody who has their own world and who has a lot of things going on inside of them. And we can see this as an individual. So we are talking about the marriage, and we can see here only one person, and that person is you, as I can tell from here. So we can say that this is something in your marriage you're going to be able to preserve how you are, but also through time your partner is going to give you enough security to actually start expressing your feelings outside. And that is very important, because I could say that you learn how to live in the way with this Page of Stones, with these links. I would say that you learn to live in the way to manage your way. So you were basically, look at this card. So you were basically trying to find your own way with your own methods. It's like being on your own somehow, almost always. And with this Seer here, we can see that going through life in that kind of manner developed certain instincts and certain patterns of thinking, quite solo patterns of thinking. So for you to be in marriage, it will be a huge and big transformation, because suddenly it will not be only you in your life, how you used to be through everything, but suddenly there will be that other person, and it will be hard in the beginning to find the harmony and to be with this person. It will really be challenging for you, part number one, because you will not anymore have that, I will not say independence, because if I say you will not have independence, that means that it will be negative in your marriage. But I see it opposite. Like everything that you needed to do by yourself, now you will have a person who is going to do those things with you. You will have somebody on whom you can rely on. And this is going to transform the old, and you will have to embrace the new. So with this beautiful purple, deep purple color, it is maybe even royal purple, I would say, very beautiful color. We see this mature energy. We feel that things need to move. Things need to move because things are drastically changed and everything is drastically transformed. And everything that was before old, it's not anymore now. You will have to make those kind of steps into embracing totally new thing, and that will be this lifestyle that will include this other person that you were actually waiting for some time. And it could be that this person was there in your life, but you could not be with this person right away, or you could maybe I don't know, maybe this was somebody that you were longing for, but you haven't been meeting this person. And then when they came, finally, then at the beginning you had a really romantic feelings with them. Everything was very romantic. Everything was very, maybe even sensual between two of you, because you met, and that the way how you connected and the way how you felt each other was quite deep and quite emotional, and you connected very quickly. So you had that feeling like you have been waiting for this person all of your life. However, when this marriage will start, you're going to experience this transformation of your being, because the things are going to be drastically changed for you. Suddenly you will not have to keep everything inside, and suddenly you will not have this world that you are living only for yourself. You will have to learn how to share, you will have to practice how to express, you will have to abandon some of your patterns in the thinking, because different environment and different situations create different kind of methods that we need to use. So in your marriage you will have to completely, in a way, not have to change, like you have to do it. It is going to happen willingly. You know, it is going to be something happening very spontaneously, because what will be very strong in your marriage is a sexual part of your marriage as well. You will have that connection with the partner, that you will always have that attraction between two of you, like sparks are going. And there will always be that desire concerning that physical attraction between you and your husband or wife. So there will be always this intense energy concerning your physical compatibility. However, concerning the emotional side and mental side, there will have to be some changes in the way how you will be proceeding. And I want to take now a few more cards to see in which way those changes are gonna manifest, to see now further what will be going on from this moment in your marriage. So let's see, let's take two of them. They popped up, and I'm going to take one of these. Yes. So we have forgiving and learning. We have letting go, getting to know each other, relax, inspire, and we have 8 of Wands. Okay, so what is going to happen next in your marriage is that both of you will bring some things from the past that is like a baggage. You know, you will come with the baggage, your person will come with the baggage, and the thing is that you will help each other to understand what is the baggage that you brought into this marriage. And that will happen in the stage of your marriage when you will actually start communicating with this person deep. This could happen after the beginning stage of a marriage, because in the beginning we see this focus on romantic feelings. We can see this attraction, but a little bit later on, when things settle down, then I think that you will be able to talk with this person actually about everything. If not, then you should definitely try to do so, because this person could understand you better than you think that they could understand you. And there is always a dose of fear when we want to open to somebody, and there is always dose of skepticism, like, will this person actually hear me? Will this person actually see me? Or they will see it in their own way, or they will misinterpret it. So there is a big question inside of you. Can you actually be who you are? And I can see here that if not with this person, then with anyone, pile number 1, you will really have, how to say, that person, so your person, your husband or wife, they're going to be very relaxed. So they will be in the phase of very big relaxation. They will not fight, they will not argue, they will not do anything which will disturb the energy. So you will always have that feeling that they are calm actually. And there is some kind of connection through inspiration, like you're going to enjoy something together. It could be the music, it could be something connected with art or something else which is on the creative side. I think that this person will inspire you a lot as well, because I think that this person will always give you some kind of song that will inspire you in the way that, not literal song also, although it can be as well that, but I think that whenever you feel maybe lost on your way, where you are going or how you are going, this person is going to be there to show you the way through some kind of very inspiring and creative ways. So basically they are going to be there to guide you in a way. And with this 8 of Wands, I feel like it will take some time for you to remove the shield and to lower your walls. I think that maybe you had some kind of experiences that made you put those walls and put those shields around you. However, I also see that this connection, this marriage has a good potential to actually slowly remove layer by layer this wall that you created. And I want to see a little bit more further, so we'll take a few more cards there. I want to see a few more things. Too many cards. Too many cards. We will take this one. This one also popped up, and I want to take one of these, and I think this one is so pointing out, so we have to take it. Go with the flow. Separation. Prepare. Hierophant and the inner open potential. So with this separation here, we can see that there is this fear inside of you of abandoning. So you do fear that the person that loves you is going to abandon you. Maybe you had this abandoning as a part of your childhood, or maybe this already happened to you in the past. However, you're keeping yourself always prepared for the possibility that it's not going to work, that marriage is not going to work, that this connection is not going to work. And this is actually advice for you, pile number one, to, in this marriage, to simply look at the Hierophant, to simply follow the, I will not say the rules, but to follow tradition in the way that if the marriage is a sacred union of two people, then let it be sacred union of two people. The inner open potential tells me that both of you included in this marriage have really good potential to create a good life and filled with everything, actually. Because for you, pile number one, you are dealing with a person who is like you, somebody who cares about the structure, somebody who cares about being faithful and devoted, and you are dealing with somebody who is not going to do things behind your back, who is going to stay actually devoted to you fully in all kinds of situations. I think that in your marriage, what I can say as advice is to go with the flow more and move from the head and from the fears, because that could be something that will bring to this marriage something that you actually don't want. There is nothing that I see that is wrong here. It is just only in your head. So I think that it is, everything is in your projection of things. I don't see it as a reality. I see it as a fear of what it could be or what it could happen. And for me, the biggest fear here is that fear of abandoning. And I think that this is something that you need to work on. Excuse me, these are the pipes in my flat. If you heard that sound, then that's that. So what I want to say is that everything bad is actually happening in your head. It's not happening in your reality in this marriage. And this is what you need to pay very good attention to, because how you create your thoughts, the thoughts create your life, and we have only one life. So we really need to be careful how we are going to use it. Only one. So here we see 10 of Bows, responsibility. We see Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and Soul and Impulse. So in this marriage, I could say that there will be moments where you will have to take responsibility, the burden, in the way of self-sacrifice for the betterment of everyone. In other words, there will be situations where you will have to do things to help this marriage to go 1, 2, 3 steps further. There will be some kind of responsibilities that you will have to take so that this marriage could improve. It will not just go by itself, because that is not how marriage works. It is a teamwork. 2 people are needed. And your partner will be giving and giving and giving. However, what I see as well here, that you will have to step up from time to time to take this responsibility and to do things by yourself to contribute your connection and stability of the marriage. With this Queen of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles, I see that you are going to have a big abundance in your marriage. So the money will not be missing, and you will not have any kind of feeling that you cannot afford. You will be able to afford whatever you want, and you are going to nurture what you have, so it will even produce more and more. So I see that in this marriage you will be quite wealthy, and you will have enough for everything together with your partner. And with this Soul and Impulse, I see that at the end, because of the persistence of the soul not to give up certain things, you are going to find a parallel road with your partner. Because I see that it's like your partner and you are very different, and it's like almost you come from a different world. But you see, this bird is on this side and this bird is on that side, and when we look at it, we see that they are still flying together. So it's almost like this one is here and that one is there, but they are in the same physical realm. And I would say that this is your marriage. Your marriage is going to be full of differences, because your future husband is going to be very different than you. Maybe also with the culture, maybe with religion, maybe with some other things, but it will be a different world. And I see that you are going to find some kind of mutual balance to navigate from different points, because your partner is going to stay in the way what they are, and you are going to stay what you are, but you're going to learn how to navigate together in the same direction with the same goals. So your marriage is going to be good, because there will always be a moment of soul search, and both of you are going to do that work from stages to stages, depending what will happen. But with this little house in the middle of this mirror, it seems to me, I don't know if this is, okay, this is visible. With this little house, it seems to me that the family is focused. So it's like a family house. And it seems like the family will be focus of your marriage. And where is the family? There are kids, and where are the kids? There are others. So it is like a growth of family. And I see that it has a really beautiful potential, and it is inside of the mirror, which tells me that it is like reflection of the things that you are always wanted to have. So you will get what you want to have. You will have that vision that you had. It will come true, actually. It will not be perfect, because this life is not always perfect, and there will be moments of challenges that you are going to overcome. However, overall, I see very, very gentle and smooth energy in the future. So maybe the beginning will be quite rough for you, pile number one, but the moment your person and you really start talking and exchanging with trust, with love, then everything that was old will be transformed into new. And you will be able to move smoothly together towards the same goal. Yeah. So this is the last card that I pulled out, and it tells me engagement. That means that it's not going to be just a marriage on the paper. It's going to be a real engagement. It is going to be engagement from both sides. So both of you and your spouse, are going to take care to protect and to preserve this marriage, because it is going to be important to both of you. And what is stronger than that, actually? This is really good omen, and this is really good sign that everything is gonna go in the right and good direction for you and for your partner. So pile number one, this is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you love my readings, please subscribe, share, like, or comment. It is always beautiful to listen to your stories in the comments. There are so many different stories, and every one is unique and interesting. I love to also hear how my readings are resonating with you, and I'm really enjoying your support. Thank you so much from depth of my heart. See you very soon, and have a beautiful day wherever you are. Bye. Hello, pile number two. This is your ring, and this is the one that you chose from the three options. This is yin and yang symbol in the side, and it is very interesting because it tells us that there is a little bit of evil and the good, and there is a little bit of good in every evil. And it also tells us about two opposites that create unity. So we are going to place this ring aside, and we are going to start taking the cards for you. So today we will talk about the marriage, your marriage, how your marriage is going to be, and what will be the quality of that connection. We will actually see how many informations we will receive concerning your marriage. Pile number 2. So to get married, it is very easy and everyone can do it and everyone do it. However, when people actually start living together, when they start being together, then many things happen that life brings. And that is actually what shows how the marriage will be or how it is. And the thing is how people are dealing with the challenges. That is how it's going to be defined overall. We already know that things happened and sometimes we are ready for them, sometimes we are not ready for them. But however, depending with whom we are and with whom we are sharing these happenings, we can go through those situations or not. So this is what we are going to look into a little bit deeper today. So we will look into, I think that's it. For now, that's it. That is all that I'm going to take. We are going to look into your marriage and how it's going to be. Trust in higher guidance, living your own song, light, the unfolding free flight of the soul. Here we have Ace of Stones, the formation of life, and we have King of Bows, Adler. Okay. Then we have Deception and we have Children. We also have Justice, 5 of Swords, and we have 5 of Chalices. Okay, so point number 2. What I can say to you about your marriage is that, first of all, this person is going to come into your life when you are going to be on the peak of your happiness. So when you are going to be really happy by yourself alone, literally living your own song, finding yourself, doing what you love, being happy with what you have, so everything will be very settled, then something above you is going to show you guidance. Things are going to happen very one after another, and it will not be a coincidence at all. Nothing is coincidence, and you're going to feel that you have been guided towards something special, towards something different. The thing is that you will be coming into this union from quite, I will not say dark, but very disappointed statement. So you are going to be previously, before you decide that you're going to live your own song, you will be in the phase of disappointment with everything that you tried up to now. So it seems almost like the things that you have been experiencing with other people always at the end hurt you in one way or another way. And it seems like there was no justice in those actions. It's like things were happening that are so unfair towards you, and you never deserved it with anything that you did. And basically this is where you glue off and you say, okay, I'm giving up of everything. I'm just gonna go with my life and I'm gonna let God, universe, divine, however you want to call it, guide me through this life. I have a trust, and I have a trust that wherever I'm going, I have been guided to go to this place of light, the place where I need to go. So we see this unfolding free flight of the soul. This is when it's going to happen, when you're going to completely forget about it, basically, when you're going to just focus on living your own bliss, finding yourself, being what you are, who you are. then this person is gonna just jump in, and they're going to be very stable person, very down-to-earth person. They are going to come with something serious. They will not fool around. They will want to have something serious with you, something stable. Maybe they will immediately say that they want to have a family and children, and that they want to have that type of connection, that it will not be just, okay, we are together, but we don't know what we are, and so on and so on. It's very serious. I want to build something with you. I want to create children with you. And I don't want us to wear masks. I want us to be who we are, and I want us to do the best that we can. And with this king of bows, I would say that this person will have a lot of passion and a lot of power. They will not be somebody who doesn't know how to manage life. They will be very intelligent, very skillful, but they will use those skills for something very positive, actually. So they could also misuse these skills that they have, but I don't see that there. I see that your person is going to choose to take off the mask in your relationship with you. So this is how everything is going to start. And now let's see how your marriage is going to proceed from that point. Pile number 2. Let's see what we are getting. I'll take a little bit more cards so that we receive more information. We will also take one of these. Oh, this one turned, so we will put it there. And I want one more of these. Yeah. So we have free yourself. We have the connection heaven and earth. This is what I see in this ring as well, which is connection of black and white, connection of, for some of you, it could be also a partner who is going to be different skin color, or somebody who is going to come, who's gonna come from entirely different country that you are living. But it doesn't have to be so. There are some signs of that I see here that could indicate for some of you that could be the case. I would say that your marriage is going to start very beautiful, very romantic, through a lot of words. So you're going to be sharing a lot of emotions. And this connection, heaven and earth, you will have that feeling that this person completes you, that they have something that you don't, and that you have something that they don't have. And this is going to be like a perfect union of these opposite, polar, almost polar sides. You will have, this connection will be very strong. So it will be able to go through many storms in life. And this sign also reminds me very much on peace sign. And I could say that you will always be able to find the peace with this person, no matter that you will have a lot of conflicts concerning maybe views or patterns of thinking, because you will be very opposite, pile number 2. Your partner will be very different than you. So there could be that you don't think alike sometimes, and that you don't agree with each other sometimes. But however, with this, I see that you will manage through this marriage to find a way to create peace with your partner. You will be able to create a way of talking or communicating which will always bring you to peace. And because of that, you will be able to go through any storm that life brings you. That is the thing. Connection will go through all storms if there is this deep trust. Free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life, means to me that in this relationship you will feel very yourself. So you will be supported. If you have any dreams and you have something that you love to accomplish and to do in your life, your partner is really going to support you with that. They are going to provide everything that it is needed for you to bloom, for you to go away from your boundaries. They are actually even going to push you out of your boundaries so that you would make some steps in directions that you would never do alone. Pile number 2. Let's see a little bit further what else we have. So I'm going to pull out more cards. We will put this one and this one, and I want 2 of these. Maybe 1 more of these somehow. Yes. So let's see what is going on. Compassion. The Hanged Man. Interesting. Go with the flow we have. And then we have Ace of Vessels. Beautiful. And we have 6 of Arrows. Beautiful. Patience. So pile number 2. This is very good, very positive reading. First of all, I have to say that your marriage is going to be compassionate. Maybe not at the very beginning, but later, when you and your partner will know each other so good. This could be years later after your marriage, but it will be very, very, very deep, because you will have a deep compassion towards each other because of your deep connection. Through years, you will be able to learn how your partner see things, how they see things in a different way than you see. And you will start understanding from where they come from, in the way that when they will talk, you will not misunderstand anymore their words or intentions. You are going to actually know exactly what they want to say and why they want to say it. And the communication between 2 of you is going to go really with the flow, like we see here. With the Ace of Vessels and with the 6 of Arrows, I see that, first of all, I see that this something that sparks something between you two that is very specific will always be there. You will always find a way to do something together that will be fun, or that will be filled with some kind of new energy. I feel very new energy. So it's like you will not let your marriage to go in stagnation, in routine. There will always be something new to do, places to go or visit, or those kind of things. You will always find a way to spice up the life in the very positive way. And what I can say is that your partner will never let you not down. I would not say down. I would say that whatever happens, your partner will take you for the hand and they will go with you. So when life will bring any kind of storm, look, we are on the card of storms, strength, but storm in the background. And look at this card now. I just want to move a little bit so that you would understand. So we see this, for me, this is this same boat. And with this Ace of Vessels, I see this water as well. So if it's calm water or it is storm, your partner will always be there on the ship with you. They will always be together with you on that ship. They're not going to abandon you there and say, okay, now it's getting too hard, I'm giving up. They are going to be there as your woman, as your man. So they will be the person who is going to navigate that ship together with you, because they know that it is their ship as well, that you're together in it and that you're together rowing through anything. And it is beautiful how we see this swan actually here and this swan here as well. Swans are very faithful animals and they mate for life. So your partner is going to take you very serious and they are going to appreciate you and they will be faithful to you, which is very important again for the connection. So they are going to mate with you for life. And with this patience, I can say that maybe the life is not going to be smooth always, like usually life is. However, the reservoir of emotions that you will have will be enough to pull out everything. Whatever it will happen, that it will not be so positive, you will be able to pull it out with this person at the end. Maybe pile number 2, you are the person who is more emotional, and your person is more like active person, so you are more like I feel, and they are more like I do. But in that combination of things, again, we can go back to these two different opposite poles. I can say that it will be very good combination. So maybe on the beginning it could be hard, because you will have to learn how to balance those two opposite things, and it will take some time to do that. However, through time, when you will actually catch each other dynamics, and when you will understand each other point of view and way of thinking and feeling and reacting, then this marriage could be very stable marriage, pile number 2. It is something that could, like we see, go through many waters, because there is this deep devotion going on with the good and with the bad. And we are now going to open a few more cards before we end this reading, to see what is coming next, and maybe to receive some kind of advice as well for you. So let's see what is there. For now, what I see is very promising and very beautiful, and I'm very happy to have this kind of reading for you, pile number 2. It is definitely a marriage worth waiting for, and it has a lot of sense to me, to connect and to stay with a person who is like that. So we have observe, we have unity, we have 8 of Swords, and we have reconciliation. So what I see with this reconciliation and with 8 of Swords, because we're asking for advice, is actually, of course, you want unity, and you want your marriage to always be like that, to feel like one compact unity, like a team. You are the team. However, in certain situations, we could feel isolated and we could feel abandoned. And what I want to say as advice is that you need to let this person closer to you. You don't have to suffer alone. And in this marriage, you will not have this, you don't have cold and distant person that will leave you suffering alone. You actually will have somebody who is ready to come there to protect you. So the fact that this man on the picture is hugging this woman from the back tells me, because back is our somehow vulnerable part, because we don't have eyes on the back. So when we let somebody hug us from the back, that is a very indirect, that is symbol of trust. And when we see this picture here with reconciliation, I would say that you have to learn in this marriage to let this person to take care of you when you are not well. Because until now, I think that you have a pattern of behavior that when you are not well, you just isolate yourself and you just suffer alone. You want to cover yourself. You see, like this, all of these swords are like a wall. You want to move yourself from others so that nobody sees you. And the suggestion here that I see is that if you want to really have a good unity in your marriage, you will have to little bit break down these walls, and you will have to let this person come closer to you, so that they also know that they have a big and important role in your life, inside of the marriage. Inside of the marriage, everyone needs to have their role. So both partners are very needed. And it is very good to observe what the partner is doing for us and what we are doing for the partner, so that we could see those little things that they are doing for us, because they loved us or appreciate us. And this is basically a very important part of the marriage as well. So pile number 2, I see that this overall is very beautiful reading, and I'm very happy to see this kind of cards and see this kind of messages. I think that your marriage is going to be really quality one. Of course, there are going to be challenges and ups and downs, but if you are going to work on yourself and if you're going to follow, how to say, all the time to improve, all the time to be better, I think that you don't have to be afraid at all about the quality of your marriage. I think it's going to be a very good one and very interesting one. So I enjoyed this reading very much, and if you enjoyed it too, please subscribe, like, share, or comment. I love to read your stories. I love to hear how my readings are corresponding with your stories as well, and it is always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for your support, pile number 2, and it means a lot to me, a lot to me. It helps me to grow this channel and to create these videos for you. I wish you all the best, and wherever you are, have a beautiful day. See you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So we are here with your ring that you chose from all of them. This is somehow, I don't know, turquoise, azure, beautiful green, blue energies, and beautiful ring as well. You can see it. And we are going to talk today about your marriage. So we know that, excuse me, we know that marriage is just the act. It is just the beginning. It is not so hard and heavy to get married. Well, some would say yes, it is very hard to find a partner, okay? But marriage itself, when we have a partner that we want to be with, it's not so hard. But what is hard is to preserve a good marriage. To preserve a person, the relationship that is going to really have meaning, have sense, give us some kind of life fulfillment. That is very, very, very important. So we will take some cards. I don't know. Do you see this one? I really like. I really want those, all 4 that we're picking out. So I'm going to take them. And also, one card fell on the ground, so I'm going to take it here, and I'm going to take a few of these as well. So let's a little bit dive deeper into your marriage itself, pile number 3. Let's see what is going to happen or how it started. We will receive some informations, and we are going to read and go through them. And we can now start. So we have grace, childlike lightness, forgiveness, and let your inner knowledge flow out joyfully. We have new love. We have healing family issues. And we have 4 of Pentacles together with justice. We have the Guardian. We have the Green Woman. We have 4 of arrows, rest. And we have 3 of vessels, joy. So, pile number 3. I would start this reading by saying that connection with this person is going to feel like nothing before. You're going to have some kind of feeling like you were actually never even in love before this person. Like everything else that you had before was something that you considered that it was love, or you were calling it love, but it was actually never love, true love. I think that it will be connected with the lightness of your connection, because both of you will be able to be like children, like you are, like original state of you. And with this card, healing family issues, I feel like maybe your partner and you, or just your partner, or just you, somebody is going to come in this marriage with this baggage of family issues, trauma. And that could, of course, affect everything. So before entering the marriage, I see that you are communicating very openly with your future spouse about those kind of things, and that everything is coming out on light. So there are no secrets, there are no unknown informations and so on. Everything is coming up to the light, which I really love. There is a huge need to forgive and to trust in your deep inner knowledge. And I think that this forgiveness is not only about forgiveness to somebody, but is also a forgiveness for ourselves, to ourselves. What I see is that whoever brings this child trauma, if it is you, pile number 3, then you are going to be able to forgive yourself through this process of healing with the person that you're going to marry. And if it is that other person, then they will find this healing within you, pile number 3. So what I want to say with this 4 of Pentacles beside the Justice is that what belongs to you, you will claim it, you will have it. Connected with material, houses, this could be house, this could be connected with properties, this could be connected with apartments, something which is definitely showing us stability in the material sense. And this is something that I see if you had some kind of legal dilemmas, are you going to maybe inherit something or so and so, this is showing us that you will, and that everything is gonna end up in your favor. So what belongs to you, you are going to receive. What doesn't belong to you will not be there, of course. I see this stability here with this 4 of Pentacles, but I also see this fear of something not going well. Because look how he is very, very, very tight holding everything that he has on this picture. We can say that he is afraid to lose it. He doesn't want to lose it. So that is why he's gripping it so hard, embracing it so that nobody would take it from him. So if that is the case for you, pile number 3, then justice is going to come on in order, and you're not going to lose anything. So you are going to have exactly what you need, exactly what is meant for you. With this Guardian and the Green Woman, we can say that with this 4 of Arrows and Guardian, this combination of cards, I see that something will end. We see this beautiful butterfly. The Guardian is the Death card. I think I will have to double check this. So the Guardian and the 4 of Arrows, I see that this is some kind of metamorphosis. So we see this skeleton, it is like, it's something which died, something which ended, but it almost looks like a phase. Like, to me, it looks reversed phase. So something that you thought that died will metamorphose into a beautiful butterfly, and the patterns that were really tiring you in the past are going to transform into a powerful, mature and self-assured person that is going to be able to be happy, that is going to be able to be happy for other people and be happy for themselves. With 3 of Vessels, which is here joy, I also connect these birds with babies. We know that there is a story where for kids, that is made for kids, that this specific bird is bringing a baby when they are being born. And I see that this marriage could have more than 1 child. We see here 3, but it can be also 2 or it can be 4. I see the possibility of having a more than 1 child here, pile number 3. This connection is going to be wonderful. It is going to completely change you in the ways that you never thought that you could change. And it will not be forced, it will not be, it will be very spontaneous, and it will be very natural. Let's say it like that. So let's see now further on what is going to happen with this connection, with this marriage. Pile number 3. How your marriage is going to be. how you are going to proceed with it. What will be happening there? Let's see what divine advice we're going to receive, or story, or piece of information to incorporate it within this reading. So we have Knight of Chalices, and we have casual play. We have let go of controlling issues, and we have awaken and foresee. So part number 3. I would say that this marriage is going to be very deep concerning emotional exchange. Your partner will have enough capacity to listen to you. You will have enough capacity to listen to them and to see them. However, the advice here that I see is not to take things so serious. So if some of you have, let me put it in the way of feeling that they need to see and know what is happening so that they would have a feeling of peace, I see that you have to little bit abandon some of those patterns of behavior and let yourself go to casual play, pile number 3. So this casual play is a play of life. It is basically when we don't project anything, we don't control anything, we don't plan anything, we just let things to happen. And this is something that you should and you could implement even now in your life and start practicing. How does that work when we leave that control to the divine, to the universe, to God, however you want to call it? When we abandon those kind of patterns, beautiful things started happening, and we are being awakened within ourselves. Our soul is being awakened. From that point of view, we can actually foresee. We can go backwards in time. We can go move into the future. We can observe the present moment from all sides. It's like almost like all past, present, and future are melting into one, that it's creating a beautiful picture where we are and where we are going. And this is something that you will definitely have in your marriage. Pile number 3, that is that compass, that feeling within you, what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. I see that your partner will be very free-spirited person, so they will have to have their own freedom and they will have to have their own space. But in the return, what they are going to give to you, if you let them be what they are, is incomparable, basically. They are going to give you everything. That is how I see this. They're going to give you everything that you ever wished for. So let's see what is happening there. We have trust. 5 of bows, and we have 7 of stones. Yes, so part number 3, we have the devil, we have 3 of swords. This is your advice. It's safe for you to love. Okay, so part number 3, I can see that you will have a trust in this connection, definitely. So the trust is going to be present there. You're going to trust this person. Let's see, revisit. Okay, you're going to trust this person, not unconditionally, but almost. And why is that? It is because I would say that both of you have very specific influence on each other, very healing influence on each other. I think that your partner is going to be, your husband or wife, they are going to have something about themselves that really, really heals the soul. And with this 5 of bows, I could say that they are very temperamental, and your marriage could be very temperamental in the way that you are not easygoing person, they are not easygoing person, and there could be situations where you want both of you want to be right, or both of you want to go in the certain direction that you put yourself in the mind. And with this Devil and Three of Swords card, I have to say that it will be very crucial and important in your marriage to control your ego, because ego always brings us some type of suffering. And the Devil is here because Devil is basically temptation to go in direction that we want to go rather than we go in the direction we should go. And we do feel the difference between those things, and we know where we need to go to actually manifest. It's safe for you to love is telling me here that you don't have any kind of reason to fear this person. This person is actually really on your side, and your best interest is their best interest. With this revisit, I would say that you could, when you come to the place of doubt, or in the place that you don't know what to do next, or the place of confusion within your marriage, definitely I would say that you need to remind yourself that why you are with them, because of their heart and their possibility of their heart to receive the highest energy of all. And don't close your heart when things happen, because this life brings things and not everything is perfect. We already know that. However, we don't need to close our hearts. Actually, when we do close our hearts, then mostly something bad happens, not good. And we don't want that. We want good. We want good things to happen. So, pile number 3. 3 of Chalices and 9 of Swords. Yes. I have a feeling like you are a person who sometimes avoids conflicts because you feel small inside of yourself. You feel like a little child, and when somebody is shouting at you, I think that you feel very bad. Some of you could maybe even start shaking, some of you could start crying, some of you could just turn off and, you know, go into the shell. So many of you are going to react in the way that you're just going to pull away into your little you when you were a child. And what I see here with this marriage is that it is encouraging you to not feel like that. Just because somebody is giving you some kind of critic or they want to improve you in any kind of way, you don't have to see everything personal, and you will you will gift yourself many good days if you just skip this feeling that you are feeling deep inside, that you are not good enough, or that you are small, or that you cannot do some things. You can do everything you want. And in this marriage, I also see a lot of fun, a lot of dancing. I see community around you, friends or family that are dancing in the same rhythm together with you, because I have a feeling like it's a synchronized dance. It tells me that your environment is going to be very supportive, and they are going to support your marriage and your connection. With this revisit, again, I would say, please remind yourself all the time where have you been going and what you want to do, you know, like never to lose that line that it is bringing you towards your goal. Pile number 3. And let's see if we can get anything else more about this marriage and your partner. Let's see what cards we could open. So we see these two. We are going to take one more of these, but this time here we are going to take one of those, and we will try to fit somehow 2 of these, and somehow I see those 2 peeking out. Let's see how we can arrange this so that everything fits. So we have Knight of Pentacles, Deception, Closure, Balance, beautiful, Love, and we have the Inner Open Potential. Okay, so this is the thing. Your spouse is going to be very, very, very working person. They're going to really work. Maybe you will also have that tendency, but for me, it more seems that your partner is going to be maybe workaholic a little bit, but nothing serious. Pile number 3, so no worries. And I think that they are not playing the games. I think that they are not being deceptive in your marriage. I think that they are encouraging you to actually remove the mask and close this chapter where you had to pretend that you are something that you are not. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I think that your person will do everything that it is necessary that both of you remove these masks and that actually you continue being what you are. And when that happens, when you will remove the mask, then we can see this closure and actually beginning of new. We can see that there are a lot of moons on this card. Just like here as well, it's like these two cards are just filled with moon. And when I think about moon, I think about I love you to the moon and back sentence. I think that this person is going to love you very much and you're going to appreciate this person very much. So your marriage is going to be very balanced and there will be this deep love that it will go through everything that it is happening with your husband or wife. The inner open potential. The inner open potential is basically connected with our thoughts and beliefs. If we really believe that our marriage is going to be good, we are going to preserve the clear picture of that. And we are not going to give up from it until that happens, until we really reach to that state of a full potential. With this card that I see usually as a karmic card, we can see that many things are going to happen 10 or 5 months or weeks after your marriage. We can see also that there will be balance, it will be restored. If it was previously distorted, then it will be restored into something very, very beautiful. And also with this moon and little like clouds and stars, I could see that there are many dreams here. To me, this almost look like a 7 of Cups card, where we see many cups filled with different kind of things, and here I see this moon like representing wishes. So I have a feeling like in this marriage you'll be able to fulfill your wishes. Pile number 3. I think that your person very much cares about you and what you want and how you want to be, and they are going to be really your support in acquiring all of these ideas and dreams. So this is going to be a reading for today. This marriage seems very positive to me. There is a stability balance, there is a financial balance, there is no deception. There is something very beautiful about that. Honor your roots. So that is what I wanted to say. You will be coming from the same place in the terms of thinking and cultural. So you and your partner in this marriage, you will be able to invest in the same things because you will have the same goals, and you will be able to build the life in the same direction because your direction, how you want to go, will be exactly the same. And that is why we see this card of balance and karmic balance, that it is going to transform everything into love and open potential from every situation. So it is very beautiful connection, and it is very good marriage, pile number 3. And I'm very happy to see these positive cards and to see this reading going like this. It is very, very beautiful to see how your marriage is going to be. And I think that you are satisfied by hearing exactly this, what we now today received from the guides. I wish you a beautiful day, and if you love my videos, please support me by liking, subscribing, or commenting my videos. I really appreciate that so much, pile number 3, and I thank you very much with the depth of my heart for helping me to grow this channel. I hope that you are right, that your day will be beautiful, and see you very soon, pile number 3. Bye!